All right. So, first of all, there are two sides to every coin, and I'm going to share with you exactly what I shared with the team in the locker room after the game. So there's heads, and that side of the coin is I'm really proud of our team for their decision to play today. And I told them that. Like, no one is going to stand here on our coaching staff and criticize our guys for what they've been through and then playing. So we're proud of them for their choice, okay? The tail side is, as a team, as a coaching staff, as a program, we're not going to settle for what that was today. This is where we are, and we have to make some major strides tomorrow, literally tomorrow, because there are no excuses in competition. In sports, it's about competing and finding a way to win. And so we've got to make some major adjustments. We've got to make some major improvements, and that has to begin tomorrow.
Coach, you mentioned how adjustments have to be made in that first half, struggles with efficiency, of course, offensively. Do you think that was more of rust from the team not having played or just a lack of execution?
Two different parts of it. The first part is we got some awesome shots. I mean, we got the ball right at the rim a dozen times in the first half and maybe came away with 2 points. We also got some good threes. However, there were some possessions that were just way too quick. We really didn't understand basketball very well today, okay, as far as shot selection and finding a good one. So, that certainly falls on the coach, and we've got to find better shots. But then the other part of it is we found some great ones and didn't convert.
And Coach, Jalen Cobb struggles from the field today. How do you assess his performance?
Yeah, so obviously that's not, the Jalen we need. And what I think of right away is his first 2 plays of the game were just beautiful. He got in the lane and made a good pass to the corner, and we missed a wide open 3. And then second pass, he threw it right to the rim, and Tyrone missed a layup. So, it's easy to criticize Jalen by looking at the numbers. He also made some really good decisions that were not converted.
Thanks.
Coach, could you talk about what you saw out of your 2 freshmen that played today?
Yeah, I did think that Yame made a really good decision in the second half. He had a shot fake drive, and he got in the lane and made a really good pass to Onyi. So I was really proud of that one. Yame defensively, I mean, he's got to learn. But again, the guy hasn't been able to practice and he hasn't been able to play. So it's hard to learn. So, well, guess what? He needs to learn tomorrow.
Hey, Coach, this is Andrew Posadas. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Hey, Coach. I wanted to talk about Joel. Obviously, he had a double-double and added 4 blocks to his stat as well. What have you seen in his growth? Obviously, we saw at the end of last year, he really came into his own, and now it looks like he's taking that positive momentum and carrying it into this season. What have you seen from Joel so far since you guys started practicing?
Yeah, so Joel is certainly one of our brighter spots. And I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about his improvement has been massive. And so he is certainly one of the cornerstones that we are building around. I think he will tell you that he can play a lot better, meaning he had a lot of great opportunities around the rim. He finished some of them, but he's going to be a lot better.
Yeah, and Coach, just 6 assists today. Obviously, you lose 2 guys in Portley and Ghazi, 2 capable playmakers. Now, where do you go to? Obviously, Jalen and Josh are great passers themselves. How do you get them more aggressive in making plays for others and making sure that this offense doesn't get stagnant at any point during a game?
Yeah, so there are 3 parts to it. Number one, we shot it so quickly sometimes there was no time for an assist. Number 2, it's kind of how GW guards. So their scheme in a lot of situations, they don't help off of shooters in certain spots. And so it does create one-on-one, like you have to play one-on-one and score. And the third part is, even when we did make good decisions, we did not convert. So, I'll tell you this, Jalen has improved drastically as a decision maker. And maybe it all didn't show up today, but I like what he's been doing in practice. Josh, took advantage of the one-on-one situations that he was able to create where they don't allow passes. But we have to improve there.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.